The kind of life I live, man, I can't talk. Supernatural speedy, no be frog job. I is so very high, I know they touch ground. I am made of God, so there's no bound. Lord, you made me a son, so like Steve, they wonder. Like Father Abraham, I'm only going for the greatness in my DNA, cause I'm like the Father. What more can I say now? I'm a wonder. The path of the just is like a shining light. You can't neglect me, cause I am bringing light. I shine bright, man, devil know if you comprehend. I'm righteous, so I know no ends. No be say we know more shy. No be say we do much work, oh, saying our grace. Say the glory of the Lord did it make us to shine, oh. So I can see everything. So I can see everything. So I can see everything. So I can see everything.
The sphere within which I have known much of the man and promise for which reason I am here today. I'm a very cheap man.
Great, makes the difference. He go put you on a very high sequence. He go make your power soon to your frequency. See, saying I God be the evidence. So when the grace comes, surely you go change man. You know that stuff too much, them go believe him. Even the deaf man, self go care him. You wonder how far when the blind self they see him. Wonder. Bros, you understand what I try to talk about?
But my
say everything around you, say now you go be wonder. Yes, so say that wonder, and I wonder.
So brought me so close to him that I am not close to even his family.
So I can see everything.
It's not a subject, it's not a brother.
So I can see everything.
I have known enough about him.
So I can see everything.
I am by far.
So I can see everything.
I think so also in academics.
So when them see you, brother.
But you not be that I am badly challenged by his choice of
so when them see you, brother.
For the second of his books.
Because I'm good in.
That has to do, I've forgotten the title of that book.
Show you the relate everything that they try to.
When I read through that book, I saw that
so I can see everything. It's turning around, it's turning around.
I see that this book,
everything around me, so I can see everything. It's turning around, it's turning around, it's turning around, yeah.
Attitude is one thing.
Yes.
The present age seems
it's turning around.
And of course, without attitude, you have no character. And it simply means that this book is going to touch even my own life. I believe that when I go through this book, I will make a U-turn, see the pursuit of many certain things in the past, and to make the future a better one. And of course, I look at the other one, you and your mentor. I have not read it. But looking at the topic, I sincerely believe that this will point our present generation, particularly the youth, to the fact that everybody needs a mentor, and you must choose the mentor, because your mentor determines. The mentor is up, you are down. If your mentor is down, the mentor is the key to your journey of success. Life of this strong man holistically, and to tell Okujagwama that they have a son in the person of Promise Harmony. If you go to other island communities in Okrika, the kind of evil and vices you see in them is not seen in Okujago. Why? He has been able to package the youth in the line that they should go as they are growing. So it becomes very, very difficult for anybody who is associated with Sapi crew to derail from life. So I encourage people to come close to him and learn from him.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
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 What is setting is a record.
maybe because he's Okujago, he's an Okrekan, he's a Rivers man, he's a Nigerian, we will not take it very serious. What Sapi is doing is a record. Launching 2 books at a time, it's not easy. If you've written a story, you know what it takes to write a story. To write a book, to launch at the same time. And he's doing very great. We must commend him. Tell them that this is evidence that she just told the line. There is no other way to go to. This is what we could do. We can be creative in our own way. We can show our creativity in our own way. Like we are here to support him. So if you come out to do something creative, we will also come out to support you. If our money stole, or our money is a cultist, or our money did something that is against the law, I won't be here. But today I'm here to represent my family, to represent my constituency for his sake. That means to say everybody wants to be connected with something that is good. So we should be positive in everything we do.
Brother is worthy of emulation. He's my cousin brother, and I've learned a lot from him. In fact, he's now my president. I gave him the mantle because Amoni has a lot of good character. Someone can emulate. So I'm happy for him today because it's never easy. He has written something several persons can learn from him. He didn't just start writing because his example is a good example for people to learn. So now he's telling us about you and your mentor. He's a good mentor. He has mentored several persons. He has about 12 to 14 children he's mentoring. So I want to say that there is a lot of learned from him. There is a lot, like for example, any kind of show. In fact, this community, because of our money, several events has taken place in this community. When we talk about Children's Day, we talk about Nigerian Independence Day, several, a lot. In fact, he's the one that is keeping this community busy anytime, any period. I want the youth out there that they should learn from him. The youth out there, we want people like this, like Amoni in this community. If we have 3-4 persons like that, like the kind of aim he has, I think this community can move forward. So I'm advising the youth out there to come up with things that will educate our youth, that will make this community go beyond the stage it is now. That is what I want to advise the youth.
Context of the color, but by the colors of their skin, but the context of their character. I believe the attitude of our money is going so influenceable in Okujago. He has not only influenced them, but he has penned it down for people to see. Please join me as we go into the hall to see what is happening out there. God bless you.
My name is Iyaye.
Your name is what?
Iyaye Beniza. Actually, I've not seen the book yet, but I think the concept of the book, everything is okay. A man like this coming up with this attitude of writing books, I believe this is not the first book that he's writing. He's actually sending a message to people out there on their behaviors, not just dressing and just going out, having fun, but also to have good attitudes, I think, and to have something to show for it in future, just like Amoni is doing.
I am Gospel Oliver Yogan, Honorable Member representing Ward 8 of Okrika Local Government Council, covering Georgiama and Oganama respectively. By the special grace of God, I happens to be the treasurer of the Diocese of Okrika Anglican Fellowship, currently now a former and the present financial secretary of the council. Thank you, sir. Well, it's not by might, it's not by power, it's only by the grace of God. I've known him as a gentle young man, a man who is struggling to make ends meet, a man who is an inspiration to his age mates, somebody who is courageous. Whenever he wants to do something, he goes out all for it. And I appreciate that for him, and I encourage every other youth to follow suit. Thank you. I have a mentor, and the number one mentor I have in this life is God Almighty. Because without him, I cannot be where I'm standing today, talking as an honorable member. So he's the number one mentor I have. Then the other mentor I have is one barrister, Towns Felix Ogan, who has been an inspiration to me. He has been a father all this while, encouraging me to push ahead in life. So I appreciate him for that. I think he is my mentor. Then politically, we have so many of them. So as politician, you have so many mentors. So let me leave it that way. Thank you very much. The only message I have for them is to be God-fearing. Because without God, we can do nothing. Because we know He's the author and finisher of our faith. So my message to them is to be peaceful. There is no need for crisis, no need for fighting each other, because we are all one. Now, if there is crisis here, I don't think Amoni will be here doing what he's doing. So, peaceful nature is what we want. I think if there is no peace in Okujago, Amoni cannot come up. So I want to advise them to be peaceful, to love one another, because love is the utmost thing we have for each other, because the Bible said it. Love yourself the way you love, and love your neighbor the way you love yourself. Without love, then there is nothing we can do. So the people of Okujagama should love themselves. Thank you. I am here on behalf of the Daushan AYF, and I'm also here on behalf of myself. You know, as a young coming up politician, this time around we don't do much, but we'll do the little we can, because that's why we are here. I think the most important thing, the present matters a lot. Thank you very much.
I'm Elder Egerton Oyusa Bepelaka. Here because my nephew, whose mother is my younger sister, invited me, gave me a card that he will present 2 books as the author to the books. That's why I'm here. It's very joyous. My heart is very, very sweet of such a thing, that my little nephew will invite people, the community, other friends of his, to come for the 2 books he's presenting. Very, very joyous. In fact, I rushed the service. After the service today, I rushed to come down, because the time said I was thinking not to be able to meet up time because of coming to see what is happening. I want to advise that, first of all, Almighty God should encourage him, should make him to write more than that, that people should emulate from him, as such a young fellow has decided to do that. Other ones should find a way to do so, for it will help us in future.
My name is Damiete Martin Cielo, Ordinant. I'm a pastor in the Anglican Communion. Right, I'm here for the book launch, and also the author is a friend and a brother. I've known him for a very long time, and there's hardly anything that concerns him that I should not be part of. First of all, Promise is a very talented young man, and he's one of the very few people we're so proud of. This is not his first work. He's done a lot others. It is very rare in a society where you find youth restiveness, militancy, and their likes. And so he's managed to create a niche for himself by setting a standard. He's gone into authorship of books, books that will help educate the young ones and help them retrace their steps. So we applaud him, and that is why we're here, to give him our support, moral support, and otherwise.
And launching of 2 books written by our brother Promise Amoni. I want to say that there must be a very strong reason why most of those who are supposed to be here are not here. Otherwise, if they know the person of Promise Amoni, they will know that if there is somebody because of whom you will gather, that person should be Promise Amoni. I know that this is not the first book he has presented and launched, neither is it the second. And all his books are geared towards touching the lives of the present generation. And so I have no regret being here today, because I know that the unveiling, presentation and launching of this book will make an impact in the life of our present generation. I have not gone through the book. I did not forward this one, but I know I forwarded one of his books before this time, and I enjoyed forwarding that book, because when I went through that book, it even caused me to make a U-turn, like I had told somebody before time, to make some repairs in my past, and then to advance into the future. And I know too well that it has helped me very, very well. The person Promise Amoni I have known for some years now. He's very, very diligent in whatever thing he is doing. And he has brought diligence to bear, even in his hometown, Okujaguama. On social media and everywhere, we see and hear of the youth-based programs he has always organized. I am sure that those programs are part of the reasons why the kind of vices you see in island communities are not, if they are, it will be very limited in Okujaguama. And so I appreciate him and I appreciate every one of you who is here. All I've said so far about him are just the tip of the iceberg. But I need to say it to make you know that you are not wrong to have left whatever thing you were doing to honor his invitation. I pray that while we continue, others who were expecting will be coming. It is fortunate that I am only standing in. Originally, I wasn't supposed to be the chairman. And so that has made it very easy for us and made the speech very brief. Maybe if I had been informed before now, it would have been a lengthy and boring speech. But since I was not pre-informed, I am compelled by every circumstance.